Hello traders and welcome back to the market crux. Let's just quickly look into Bank Nifty and Nifty trade levels for tomorrow 26th of December. Last three sessions you have seen in the broad market there was extreme selling basically, so big red candles over here. Friday session was a gap down opening. Market tried to reach certain level about 42,100, but then couldn't sustain and actually closed towards the low of the day. Now let's look what is there for us in Monday's session basically. So if you carefully watch, this was the last swing high. It should have been acted as a support area, which was also supported over here with a gap up opening. This was the gap up opening and it was having a virgin gap over here basically. So market has filled this gap right now. This level has not been respected. 41,825 odd level has not been respected. So let's just quickly check where are the support levels next, and what could be the resistance level for the markets in the coming sessions. But for Monday specifically, we will be going on to the lower time frame and look for what kind of intraday opportunities we can look into Bank Nifty. This is a spot chart, by the way, so let's follow the levels accordingly. If I carefully watch, the next level right now over here is this swing low, the low of this candle. This is the swing low. 41,325 odd level is the next immediate support for Bank Nifty. Spot level, we don't have any support in between as of now from the 668 level, which has been which is the closing level of Friday session. Approximately 250 points, 300 odd points below, we are having the first support area for us actually. If you carefully check the next major support zone, which will be the low of these two candles, again we have a confluence point over here. This was a area which was resistance earlier for this couple of sessions. Now it will be treated as an a slightly stronger support, which is 40,840 odd levels. So 40,800 would be the round number, and you can take it as a stronger support for coming sessions. However, both of these levels are on the daily time frame, so we should be looking for something on a shorter time frame for ourselves. On the upper side, when it comes to the resistance, immediate one would be the high of our Friday session. This is the high of the Friday session, 42,220 odd levels, which will be our immediate resistance on Bank Nifty basically. So these are the broader levels you should be careful about in Monday's session. But then let's look into on the shorter time frame what is happening right now. So I'm moving on to the 15-minute time frame, which will be our navigator. And let's just quickly reset the chart over here. So this was the Friday's high. I marked this as a key decision point for myself. It will be a resistance area for sure. If you see, there was a consolidation for a couple of days, and then this free fall from last three sessions has happened. If we try to draw a resistance line from top, this will be your major resistance line now. Okay, so let me just make it slightly thick, and then there will be a minor resistance line which will be for the intraday session of Friday. So this was the high of the Friday, and let's have a minor resistance line like this is our Friday's minor resistance on top. Extreme selling has happened, so we will not be taking any long positions without proper confirmation that there are buyers who are really willing to take the market slightly upwards, maybe a retracement, not necessarily a trend reversal. As of now, we will be more looking for a retracement trade rather than trend reversal. So intraday, we can very well capture a upwards momentum. Market can't just keep on falling extremely unless and until there is a bad news. So I would definitely, right now, given the situation with this China having a lot of COVID cases and all, I would also suggest everyone to follow the news. And if there is a fresh news coming which is of negative nature, you might see a selling pressure continuing. For that also, we will be talking about the scenarios. This is right now I'm looking for a retracement after 3 days of free fall. There should be a retracement in Bank Nifty, and what kind of trade we can plan for that basically. So on the upside, if this trend line on the upper side breaks upwards, let me just move on to the 5-minute time frame now. If it breaks upwards, you would be looking a move like this. So first point where market will try to reach is this level, 41,940 odd level, and if I try to match it with my previous price action points, you will be finding that this is the zone which was acting as a support, then it acted as a resistance, and thereon market was having a fall once again for the Friday session. So this makes it a confluence point over here. 41,960 odd levels will be your target level, and if this breakout happens, your long side trade would be something like this. You will be taking an entry nearby 40,785, keeping a very small stop loss just below this trend line. If it breaks below and goes further down, we will be exiting from our position, and our first profit target will be 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So note it down. Your entry will be 41,785 odd level. Don't just take the first break out over here. Market might show a gap up opening, let it retrace down, and then take a support on this trend line. You can take a continuation entry like this. 41,785 odd level will be your entry. 41,717 will be your stop loss. So we are taking about 70 points stop loss approximately, and then your profit target will be 41,944. This makes it is perfect good 1:2 risk to reward ratio trade, and your target points would be approximately 156. So this will be your long side trade on Monday. Upon confirmation, let it break this lower trend line first, take a retracement, and then there will be a continuation. Good risk to reward ratio, low risk, a high probability trade over here on long side basically. What can happen otherwise basically? So in case if you are having a gap down opening, then there is a free flow, and you will see next support zone is 31,325 odd levels, which we have marked from the past candles on daily time frame. If that happens, your entry will be, first of all, you need to take a confirmation that this day low is getting broken. So 41,600 is a round number on which market took support a very for a very small time. This is a 5-minute time frame, so it is not a very strong support area. But if it doesn't get respected, your next move on Bank Nifty would be something like this. You will have this breakdown happening, then there will be a retracement and continuation that could go up till this point basically, 41,325 odd levels. In short side, your trade will be entry you take over here, keeping a stop loss very small. As I said, 50 to 70 points stop loss is what you should be taking on Bank Nifty if you are trading intraday, and keeping 1:2 plus risk to reward ratio over here. Once again, if you take levels, your entry will be 41,545 odd levels, stop loss will be 41,640, and your first profit target will be 41,328 or 30 odd levels basically. This will be again a good intraday trade of approximately 200 plus points. Good 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Both of the scenarios I have given you. In case of gap up, wait for a retracement. In case of gap down, again wait for a retracement on the upper side, and then continuation. So this is first scenario which I'll expect that high probability setups basically on Bank Nifty for Monday session. The another thing, people who are actually following Fibonacci retracement, this was the last swing high, not respecting this lower high, lower low pattern. This was a higher high actually over here. So this will be our confluence point. This will be our confirmation point from where you can draw a Fibonacci retracement up till the low of Friday. And if you see, my levels are feeling pretty good over here. At the max, if this broad trend line gets broken, you will see that approximately 50% retracement of this particular move will for sure happen. That comes to the level of 42,125 odd levels. So this is another area which you should be careful about if you are actually in a long trade on Monday, and if you see that yes, it is going good, if you are trailing the stop loss, 41,100 is the round number which you should be booking your position fully. So that's what the Fibonacci retracement is telling us as of now. So this is for the Bank Nifty, pretty much similar setup on the Nifty now. So let's move on to the Nifty once again. And if you see carefully, Nifty is exhibiting similar pattern. So after a lot of sessions, now we see that Bank Nifty and Nifty both are in sync. Basically, both are going in the same direction. Pretty much kind of similar candles have been made. Once again, on Friday we had a gap down opening, breaking these important key decision points, these swing highs over here. Those were broken, and we saw a good strong bearish candle over here. If I try to make some sort of support area, so this will be my swing high from where you can draw a support area right now. So this will be a trend line support, and that comes to approximately 17,700 odd levels. Again, keep it as a round number, 17,700, note it down. This will be your strong support area. So if I try to draw a horizontal support on 17,700 odd levels over here, if you see, this is the area on before which I don't prefer to go short in Nifty as of now. This is for the daily time frame. This is higher time frame. For intraday, we will be looking once again on the shorter time frame. So this is your support zone or support area, 17,700. Just keep it in mind. And once again, when we talk about the resistance, the immediate one will be the high of this last candle, which actually has a similar confluence point over here as well. Again, look it as a zone, not a single price point basically. So this is the zone on which Nifty has exhibited lot of resistance earlier, resistance. Then this was a support, and now once again it will be a resistance basically. So if I could draw like this, you will have a much more clear picture basically over here. So this is how we should be having the resistance marked on the top. I'm moving on to the 15-minute time frame, and let's just quickly check what is happening on the 15-minute time frame. No different story than Bank Nifty over here as well. Last three sessions clear cut selling, and if you see, this is my strong resistance trend line now. So this will be treated as a strong resistance. Market has uh, kind of started following over here, hammered on this particular candle, tried once again, hammered once again, and so on and so forth basically. So once again, when market will be reaching in this zone, you will find that there will be a lot of good resistance and selling pressure might come once again. On intraday time frame, we have once again clear cut trend line, which is our immediate resistance trend line over here on the top. And once again, any break above this sustenance, you will see a pattern like this. This is typical trend continuation. Start will market will try to retrace basically. So on a shorter time frame, we will be looking for higher high, higher low, and another higher high kind of pattern. Now again, I'm not talking about the broad trend. Broad trend is still negative. We are actually taking a micro trend within the broader trend basically. So this is a retracement, typical retracement kind of a trade, and your long entry will be somewhere on these levels, keeping a stop loss which will be very small, and keep a target of 1:2 risk to reward ratio basically. So let me just zoom it, and you will find the exact levels. So your entry will be 17,844 odd levels. Stop loss keeping below this trend line, 17,800. You can keep it as a round figure as well, and your profit target will be 17,936 on the longer side. So this is how it is. On the lower side, we have already seen this 17,700 is going to be a good strong support zone. I'm not very convinced to taking a short side entry until and unless 17,700 is breaking below on Nifty basically. So let's not look into the day low getting broken, and continuation doesn't make a good 1:2 risk to reward ratio trade like this. If you take it, the profit target is too small basically, and here I'm expecting that there will be some definite consolidation or buying might come basically, considering the past past support zones. So let's not look for the short entry in Nifty as of now. This much for today's video. I hope you like the content. If you like it, please like the video, please share and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching, and let's connect once again in the next video. Thank you.